Hi, Mike Storms here, talking to you today about how to stormproof your finances. I want to talk to you about the emergency fund. Now, the emergency fund in America for everybody is their credit card. It's a bad idea. You got to have at least 500 or 1,000 bucks in the bank. 500 if you're just getting out in the earning world, but $1,000 you got to have in a fund you never touch. This is for a flat tire, for your hot water heater going out, for a busted window, for a busted crown on your tooth, a medical emergency, or your deductible. You want to make sure that you have that $1,000 set aside, and I can guarantee you it's going to reduce your stress. One of the things we want to focus on with Stormproof Finance is taking off that weight on your shoulders of the fear and worry about money that you have. Because if you're fearful and worrisome about your money, it's going to be a little tiny worry that casts a big shadow over the rest of your day, your health, your performance, your attitude, and you're going to be a little edgy with your kids and your spouse. So this emergency fund goes a long way to do that. What it is you just start putting away 50 bucks, 100 bucks a month. If you can do more than that, do more than that. And the account is labeled emergency fund. Stick it in the savings account at the bank so you can't get it too quickly. And leave it there. Now, this is the fund that you expand into the living expense fund. So the emergency fund first, 1,000 bucks minimum. Do it in the next 60 days if you can, and start protecting yourself from little hiccups that happen. And they're guaranteed to come. So you don't swipe that card. You put it off a day, you take the bank money out, or you transfer it into your checking account on online banking, and you go ahead and pay that bill, and there's no interest, it doesn't show up on your credit card later, you're done with it. Then you replenish the account. Now, as you move from the emergency account, as you get better at this, you want to save 3 to 6 months of finances. Today, they're even recommending 6 to 9 months of finances. So if you lose your job, your living expenses, your rent or mortgage, your car insurance, your health insurance, your groceries. Now, you're not going to save if you lose your job, and you're not going to go out to dinner if you lose your job if you have any sense. This is an emergency fund for something serious, but you want to have 3 to 6 months of that in there. So you take your living expenses, say they're $2,000 a month, you want to have $6,000 or $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 in that fund. If your living expenses are $4,000 a month, you need $24,000 to $30,000, $35,000 in that fund. So the emergency fund is only for emergencies, and like college kids think that means we're out of pizza and beer. That's not true. Emergency fund is something breaks that you got to replace, and it's a true emergency. Replenish it when you use it, and then once you get that $1,000, then push it to a month of living expenses. The vital ones, not meals and entertainment, vacations and savings. Then you move it to 2 or 3 months, and you want to build that up to 6 or 9 months. And you just leave that set aside to protect yourself from things that happen in a way that gives your family financial security and a cushion if something bad happens. So when you're getting your financial house in order and working on stormproofing your finances, make sure an emergency fund is top on your list along with getting out of debt. Thanks. Hope this helps.